So what's going on, everyone? Welcome back, Channel Musi Game here, and today it looks like there's some sort of drama. So it looks like our #1 player, who is this person right here, Jelly. Was a nice person, by the way. She actually sent me some resources. There's a reason why I do have a lot of resources. She has 13 million power. That is right now, at this very moment, the highest in the kingdom. And it looks like she swarmed a city of another whale that we had, called Nevsky. Now, I don't know what's going on here. Let's go ahead and, let's see. Yeah, so he sent some reports basically saying that he got swarmed by her for her city. From his city. Like, he lost his resources. This is the only reason why he can lose resources, by getting his city swarmed. I'm surprised that he actually got swarmed so easily, though. She tried to zero Chu. Not her first swarm of a member. You're taking my KP. I zero you. She tried to zero Chu. Okay, but didn't she just give gaming with Chu a lot of resources, though? And then I think the officers are trying to calm both sides down. Nevsky, which is 3.4 million power, which is actually a lot for a 3-day kingdom, is mad for her trying to zero him, and she has every right to be. And I think the situation is that this guy, Charizard, I think he was also over to a different alliance, try to help out the other alliance so that we can get rewards for longer, is what I'm reading. And yeah, it looks like she is she's not backing down. She's like, you want problems? I have no problem then. And then our alliance members are trying to calm her down. I'm gonna leave. Did she leave the alliance? So it looks like the officers did calm down this guy, Nevsky. Seems like there was a misunderstanding. Everyone, let's be mature and forgive and forget. Did she zero you or no? Yes. Yeah, he got zeroed. So forget about it. He's okay, though. He's being a nice guy. And then the #1 player actually left. Yo, what's going on, guys? Oh. Okay. And she was, so from the chat, it looks like she was trying to zero gaming with Chu, which is another YouTuber. She did send him resources, and then she also sent me resources earlier today. And I bubbled just in case, because I had some people tipping me that maybe you should bubble, because she was right next to my city. After giving resources, she teleported out and then she came back. So I was kind of scared. I guess I'm glad that I bubbled, by the way. Day 3 drama, I know. So leadership's trying to take the responsibility here by not announcing it. But I don't think it was leadership's fault at all. You genuinely shouldn't be zeroing people out. I feel. in Rise of Kingdoms in general. Like, yeah, why would she do that? Like, you don't know who's actually related to who, right? So we're being told to bubble right now. No Lohar rallies? Okay, I'll try to stop Lohar rallies. And Jelly, the first place person, is now mad with 4 of her max T4 armies in day 3 out. And she could potentially be zeroing everyone. Yeah, I think everyone's kind of scared. Jesus. Why would she do that, though? Does she not understand that Rise of Kingdoms, if you go rogue like that, you're basically done? It's not a one-person game, though. If she goes rogue right now, it's gonna be it's gonna be a big mess. Because we have no one that can actually fight her at this point. Right? If you look at the victory at hand, which is the power rankings, she's at 13 million right now. Full T4 marches. They're all full T4 marches right now. And then yeah, our second alliance has a 5 million guy. We have a third person who's a 4 million guy, but the only way that we can actually take care of her if she does go rogue is by rallying her city while she's offline, right? If she's online, then we can't do anything about it, right? So yeah. Yeah, no one should be hitting anyone without prepared conversation or consent. Yeah. I agree with you. Like, in Rise of Kingdoms, you shouldn't be attacking anyone. It's GG, we're gonna get cooked. That could very well be the case. The bubble shall save us. Her units are all out. Not because she's going to hunt, she's going to leave the game. Or leave Kingdom. That's the only reason why someone would throw their units out like that. This isn't the first time she's done this. We cannot keep allowing this. For now, we need to bubble. Yeah. Because, like, right now, if the Kingdom had a couple other people who are at least on par with her power, we will be able to actually do this. But I don't think we can fight her at this moment. What if she pushes to T5? T5 week 1 is gonna cost you what, roughly like $30,000, just roughly. Musa, good morning from Philippines. Hey yo, yeah, T5 is gonna cost her a lot, especially without alliance. But what we can do is we can disband this zone completely. Yeah, we can disband this zone completely. And go join some other alliances for now. And then what we can do is just wait out until we have enough T4 players to take her out. All we need is a lot of T4 players. Right now, we don't have that. So that's why this is a problem. Yeah, if she pushes for T5, it's gonna be it's the same issue, right? I don't think her problem is gonna get bigger just because she pushes T5. She's basically throwing away $30,000 USD into the ground if she does, because that account is gonna get zeroed one way or the other. There's no possible way that a single person can take down the entire kingdom. So I don't know what happened. There's this. Our number one player just went rogue and started zeroing a lot of people. She said she didn't know, but she just attacked anyone. She attacked a lot of alliances that were part of our kingdom restart project without asking. I get where she's coming from though. If you're starting this game for the first time, like you don't know that there are ground rules that you shouldn't be kind of following, right? That you shouldn't be zeroing people like that. Guess she could migrate. Yeah, she could. But I don't know. She still has to wait. It's a 3-day kingdom, right? She lost control and wiped us out. Taking the temple will also be a big loss. I can call a whale. He'll handle it if things get out of hand. He'll create a character here and then set it up properly. Yeah, eventually she'll die out, no matter how much money that she spent. It's just about damage control at this point. Let her work with the leadership. She's going to 51 soon, don't worry. I see. So she's going to migrate out of our kingdom and then go into 51. Okay, I guess that's the best case scenario, right? Like, right now, we don't have the power to actually fight her. And she's going to go to a different kingdom. Most likely, she's going to try to revenge us. Take her revenge on KVK1, but KVK1 is not that easy. Like, you guys see my restart account, right? You guys see my other restart account? Like the Musa Gaming one? Well, they're both Musa Gaming, but you guys see my Max Level DB account. Like, my account... my account is nowhere near T5, but like, just as a T4 player... yeah, this account can dominate on the field. Just because people like me who played the game for long enough, like, just knows how to play on the field, right? It's not about like one player, two player game, right? It's really about how you can play on the other field, right? And those are all, like, half of those players that I'm fighting against are T5s, right? So you just gotta know how to play. And I think, given that she is making some questionable choices, I think she's gonna be not as big of a threat. Like, you gotta know what you're doing for you to actually do, like, massive damage. Now, if she goes to 51 and does the exact same thing, she's going to be a zero trouble for us whatsoever. I think that's going to be okay. We'll have enough power to handle it in 1 or 2 days. But if it teleports to 51, great. Yeah, if she migrates to 51, that's probably better. She messaged me. I recommend you use a shield until you eliminate everyone. I'm assuming that she's saying that she's going to zero everyone. So she sent me resources. Like out of blue, like out of nowhere. So I was like, okay, well, oh, you don't have to. So I actually messaged her. I was like, oh, thank you. And I was like, you didn't have to. Check my resource donation. And she donated 800 million resources to everyone. You can see. And you're a golden. And I was like, rich mommy you're. So maybe that trick ticked her off. But no, but she zeroed the other guy way before that. And then I used Show as she was right next to me, and she was like, yes, spare me, please. And then she's like, I recommend you use Show. It's kind of scary, though. Yeah, she is migrating, it looks like. So, well, at the end of the day, I guess I get free resources. But yeah, that's scary. Like each and every one of them are stronger than each of those cities right now. So 13 million power. I'm assuming that's not all T5 then, T4 then. Or maybe she's just missing a lot of tech. Yeah, it's a shame because she spent a lot of gold chests in our alliance. Well, where is she going? Uh-oh. Is she going to zero ghost? Is that what it is? Or Naruto, this guy? Yo. W free resources? Yeah. Look at Naruto. He's trying to reason with her. Oh no. Yeah, definitely she's going rogue. Rip. Yeah, rip Naruto, man. Is she gonna try to zero ghost? His troops got deleted in like 2 seconds. Oh my god. She's going rogue, guys. Someone call Ghost. 2 million power, guys. 2 million power. He's gotta save himself. Day 3. Wow. Our number one person is going rogue. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she's doing this though. Wow. Let me take a snapshot of this though. Yeah. It's not gonna end well. It's kind of what happened to my old kingdom. They just took over the kingdom and became king. No one's supporting her though. Like, this is a whole project, right? She has to have some sort of alliance that she can join. And she's strong right now, but in like 2 weeks, everyone's gonna be T5, T4 at the very least, right? And T4, the power difference between T4 and T5 is not that much. Even if she pushes for T5. Like, she's 13 million power. That means she just unlocked T4 and trained a bunch of T4 units. I'm DMing her. She's not responding. Ouch. Okay. Let's take a look at what she did to Nevsky, though. We might be able to figure out how much troops that she has. of each troop. Yeah, let's look at his report. This is all T4. Full T4 march. What about this one? This is all T4. So, assuming from her power, she just has troops, but not tech. Yeah, that's not that difficult to deal with. She doesn't have a lot of... So yeah, because like here's what I have, right? On my restart account, 23 million power. There's a 10 million power difference, but... But like, basically if you look at this account, it's 23 million power. And then technology power is 9.4 million, right? Troop power is only 3.8. And like, I don't have I think she has probably as much troops as I do. So that means she's like just pure troops, I think, in terms of her power. I'm assuming. I could be wrong. That's why I migrated out. They became they became tyrants. Is he attacking though? Seems like a nice person, but just too prideful to admit that she's ever in the wrong. That's what it seems like is the case here, right? Because like, all she needed to do was like say sorry that I attacked you. I didn't know. I didn't know that you were helping out the other alliance, like to Charizard and Nevsky, right? Yeah, these guys were just helping out the alliance. She just attacked it because they were just in another alliance, right? And she said, I warned that I would attack everyone, which is kind of weird. I'm assuming she's really, really young. That's why she's doing this. And obviously he's mad. The Nevsky. I don't know. She ran yesterday. She randomly teleported from Ally Alliance and zeroed my city. I don't like it, to be honest. Oh, so she zeroed other people too. So this guy was zeroed before too. Well, hold on. Let's take a look at the kill points. Yeah, she zeroed a lot of people. 4.3 million kill points. Yeah, she just went around and zeroed everyone. You can see that everyone else didn't do anything. Yeah, no one that actually fought, had a real fight. You guys can see that I'm kill point 0. But she actually is like 4.3 million kill points right there. Very few T4 units available in the kingdom though. Well, understandable given that we are in day 3. So many T1s. And I get it. I feel like she wanted to, you know, feel how powerful she is. And she just spent a lot of money, right? She just spent a lot of money. She has a lot of T4 troops. For her to have full 4 T4 units in day 3. You know, she wanted to take them out for a test. I get it. If you look at the rest, they might be the victims of zero. Yeah, that probably exactly is what that is. Like Nevsky is the guy who got attacked, right? The 7, yeah. You see, a lot of his kill points actually came from probably her trying to zero him. This guy, extra shot. Yeah, he probably got. Yeah, you can see that a lot of his kill points, half of his kill points actually from T4 units, right? I'm assuming this was from her trying to zero this guy. Darth Vortex, the same deal. But actually, he was actually getting attacked earlier, but he actually teleported out. So I think this guy was able to avoid that trouble. But yeah, everyone else probably is a victim of that, right? Prince of Light, though? Did you get 0, Prince? I don't think he joined my chat today. But that's insane, guys. That's insane. I think you guys pissed her off. Well, I mean, like, I think she attacked first, though. Like, Nevsky guy. That's why she's... That's why he out of... I kind of understand. Like, out of anger, he could have said something like that, right? So, obviously, he could say something like that if someone zeroed my city when I was offline. You guys know how, like, upsetting that is? For my main account, I once zeroed the guy for 2 months straight. Just because he attacked my farm. She's being a jerk for no reason? Yeah, I don't know what her reasoning is. That's kind of a problem. I already have retired from Rise of Kingdoms in 2020 because of zeroing my R4 for being a problem in my civil war in my kingdom. A lot of people do kind of, take, like, it's personal. Like, especially in the earlier part of the game. In KVK 1, there's this guy back in 2811 that killed some of my farms. Zeroed them. I was pissed off. Yeah, and I swarm him with my T5 units. In KVK 1. He's like, what's going on? I was like, you attacked my farms. He's like, oh, I didn't know they were your farms. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, dude. You kill them, I'm gonna zero you for 2 months straight. And I did. And then until he was like unable to even like, build it over 4 million power for a while. Yeah, that was nuts. Yeah, that's tough, guys. That's tough. Yeah, I would say get out of that area. Do I need to buy the 24-hour shield now? Is that what it is? Yeah, the reason why I quit 5 years ago and just started now is because of a civil war I got entangled in and zeroed. Yeah. So yeah. Guys, so now if you guys ever ask me how is Project Vortex going, that's gonna depend on how this situation gets solved with her. Hopefully she peacefully migrates out to a different kingdom. It looks like she wants to go to 3951. But if she keeps doing this in the later kingdom, of course they're gonna have problems with her too, right? So we'll see. I'm assuming that this is the first time that she's ever playing this game, right? Because in those cases, it's understandable where you're like, okay, well, they're not in my alliance. I'm not part of the big project. I just joined whatever alliance that was highest in terms of kill point, in terms of power. And then I just attacked other alliances. Like, I didn't know there were our allies. And I'm assuming that's the only reasonable kind of go about this, right? But anyways, it looks like we're in a stalemate. again, I kind of feel guilty because I got resources from her for no reason. I didn't ask for it. I got resources from her for no reason. And she seemed like a nice person, but like, I think it's just coming out of the fact that she didn't play this game before. It's the first time she's playing. She spent a lot of money because she was tempted to, and now she just doesn't like the fact that the guys who she zeroed is actually part of our alliance, and was like, hey, yo, like, why are you attacking me? And she probably couldn't take the fact that, yeah, well, all she needed was just a genuine apology and like, oh, I didn't know, sorry. But she didn't want to do that, it seems like. Yeah, that's tough. It's gonna be tough for everyone now. Is that Vortex 1960? Vortex? You mean Cortex? Cortex is a person's name in 1960. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the recording, but I'm gonna keep the stream on. But I'll keep you guys updated on how this goes. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope this was entertaining for you too, to a degree. And yeah, guys, I will see you all later. I'll keep you guys updated on this. All right, peace.